welcome to more PlebPla. It's your boy Zappa, professional stage ninja, and some few days ago, our PlebPla group, PlebPla, hit 500 members, and we appreciate every gosh dang one of you. And it's just surprising to see how fast we went from, a couple dozen, and then it's just been ramping up over the last couple of months. People joining by handfuls by the day. And it's great. We love it. More people should build more. Not have to worry about being judged because you just put your models together and look at them and put them on a shelf and be proud of your work. As such, I am a straight build scrub lord of the scrubs. And as per my terrible picture from last week, this is my almost finished Hama. If anybody else has this, let me know in the comments if it is common for the legs to feel kind of flimsy. Because maybe just because it's top heavy, it feels like, it'll just shift and lean its way back. I have action basis for it, but, this isn't a review show. Except today, it kind of is a review show. What we're doing for our 500 members is we're going to take a nice little scroll through our group. Earlier this morning, good old 2 a.m., was like, hey, 500 member special going, and such. Here we are. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at each picture. Check out how high... Look at this height. What we have here is... if I butcher anybody's name, first and foremost, I apologize completely. But we're going to go with the first name basis. Michael here appears to have what is every single variant of the Zaku 2 Master Grade. Sure, he spent hundreds on P Bandai stuff here, unless the man that is frontmost, I think that's a high grade, but I'm at the very least it's a master grade. But this is an amazing picture, and that's the moral of the story. Amazing picture, very good, very good. This here is Mr. Bobby. And we have a Strike Freedom. He's got all the decals on there. Is it panel lined? I can't tell. It might be panel lined, looking at the legs and whatnot. Freedom 2.0. It's not Strike Freedom. I'm a stupid. This is also a test of how well I know my Gundams. And here, the School of the Undefeated of the East. Oh yeah, those are definitely high grades, which is fine. I'm a master of high grades. Here we have the a custom build, which let me see if I can. It is a seed variant, but I think it's some parts seed and then some parts star build strike, something to that effect. And he also posted more if customs weren't allowed. Of course customs are allowed. Are you silly, sir? Hey, you're being silly. We have the Master Grade Providence with the beam effect parts. Now that I see that, they're very nice. I can't tell from this distance if it's panel lined or not. Not that it matters. Straight builds are fine. Scrolling. Very first custom. Doesn't matter how much effort you put in passion, and that's what matters. I'm sorry I cannot read your name. It is not in English. Sir? I think that might be the better layout for this situation. I'm not familiar with any of these parts, so what I'm guessing is it's probably one of the later IBO models? The Bale or the Vol, maybe? We continue. No, yeah, that looks good. Jose and his his custom painted Master Grade Jesta. That looks really nice. You got all the decals going on in here. Man, I really do regret not having, my mouse getting captured, but this is fine. you can see for yourself all these glorious details. Alright. Have a Master Grade Gundam 007 swords from Mr. Steven. I remember having a high grade 7 swords. At some point, I think I broke the handle on the main gun, which is already in its hand. But it was easy enough to glue together. He looks very crisp, and you've got a nice little light box going on there. Very nice, very nice. This... I'm sorry, sir. Photoshop cheating's not allowed. I kid. His oldest custom in Photoshop attempt. So, I presume that you already built this, and you just yeah, you had to have built this. This is way too clean. Unless you're an amazing artist, by which we need to do some talking, because this is hype. You need to put this on posters. You got half 00 going on up here. You got the unicorn legs going on. I would like to see the original. We have what looks like a nice OG. It's a high grade Gem or a high grade Gundam 3. Whatever. I do apologize for not being able to identify it immediately, but what it reminds me of, this color scheme, is the Musha Gundam. The red on the like dark brown with the gold trim. I really like it. I thought it was a Musha from the thumbnail. It's very good. Very good. Going down over here. Mr. Cliff finished this bad boy this morning. This, by the size of it, looks like it is at least a real grade Char Zaku, because I'm seeing a whole bunch of tiny decals, unless you just got hookups on decals. This could be the real grade. Oh yes. Those pipes, those look like real grade pipes to me, but it looks too small. And feel free to correct me, of course. I don't think this is a master grade size when you compare it to the keyboard. 1/100 scale. Compare it to keyboard. Yeah, I think it's a 1/100 scale, and I'm a fool. Even so, great work, sir. Great work. And the last... No, Michael, no, don't get in there. It's not your turn yet. The last of our, those that were posted directly to my comment, we have the perfect grade Lightning Exia. Very nice. I believe they recently announced having just the lighting set for the perfect grade, so if you didn't get it with the lights, now you can. I just love the way this thing lights up, like, with the sequence. It's very good. Very nice. So from there, we're going to move on to the proper stuff. People's posts. This is what I had intended for this video, was just to scroll down and see people's posts. So, Mr. Michael, you have here Barbatos. Is that the Lupus? I think it's the Lupus. The Full Mechanics Lupus, maybe? It looks like a big Barbatos. We have... I think this is a Jesta, maybe? That's definitely a 100 scale because of the base. But someone popped a comment over here. Mr. Jose came back. And, oh yeah, it's his custom colored Jesta. Now how do we... No, I don't want full screen. No, get out of full screen. How embarrassing. Botchmania. So let's get back. Continue looking at Michael. He's got his Strike Freedom. Why can't I ever identify these properly? The Freedom, the Strike Freedom. I should know better, but Seed is, Seed. And we have the full armor Thunderbolt Gundam. Very nice. And of course, it had to have its own base. I had the high grade of this once, and I sold it. I was just done with it. I was done. I moved on. Next, we have Raven. and his very, very highly detailed OG. I can see, is this the manual or just a poster hanging up in the background there? You can check it out from all sides. That is paint. That is dedication. That's stuff I don't have. I will even, you can barely see it here at the bottom of the screen. Make sure that goes away. Facebook.com/DarkBlueRaven. I presume that is your fan page for all of your other builds. Check this boy out. He posted some more. The high grade Nobel. This. Oh, what? No, this technique right here, I don't think I could ever do, which is clip out every single piece. I don't wash my runners. I trim and sand them so they all look nice together. But clipping everything out like that, I feel like I would lose a part somewhere, or just lose track of what's what. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Props to you, sir. So here's, the Nobel, finishing complete, looking cute, as it do. These beam ribbons were all... I hate how they just never sit right, but how else are you going to do a beam ribbon? Very nice, though. Very nice. Continue. What is my favorite Build Fighters kit, Matt? I believe I posted the Try On 3. I also had the Dry On Dry. I didn't get the clear parts, but really that is like the only Build Fighters kit I could think of in, the middle of the night at work. That is, top of the line. Let me take a peek at my shelf, and yeah, I have to say, when I look at everything else, that is most certainly my favorite one, as I lean over to look at everything on my shelves. Very nice, very nice. We scroll on. And we have Matthew here with several builds, which, completely acceptable. Let's zoom around here. What? Sir, there's a transformer in your Gunpla? Sir, we're going to have to censor this material right here, sir. It's unacceptable. 10-yard penalty. No, I kid. I'm just not a fan of Transformers. The reversible Gundam. I've been wanting one of these for a while, but it's kind of like isn't on the list. It's like, if I see it, maybe. But I do like that gimmick. It's a very good gimmick. I like Gunpla with gimmicks. I don't want it to just stand there and not have a thing. This is a... Okay, so... Hold on. Yeah, okay, here we go. This looks like, from the colors, Johnny Rita and Zaku 2. And is this the real grade? I think this is the real grade. But I see your Cherubim in the background. Gundam H2 Magnum in the background. I see you backlogging. But yeah, that looks like the real grade. I might want to get that mine layer at some point. This looks like a custom build with some extra stuff on it, because those arm pieces I am not at all familiar with. Let's see. No, that changes no zoom. Sorry. This, I can't quite tell what it is. It looks like you've got some extra parts on there. The shoulders look like they're from the Build Strike, but they've got like a gold paint on them, and the way the gold paint just happened to spread as you were painting kind of gives it like a wood varnish finish, and I really kind of like that. But this looks like a custom painted one of those Build Strike variants. I need to back up from the mic. Oh, and this is his other Build Strike, and there's his Providence, and back to Transformers. Thank you, sir. Thank you for posting in our group. Going forth, Mr. Garrett. So I am not the only one. Can I zoom in? No, that doesn't really zoom in. But it works for other pictures. I'm not the only one that has attached a fabric cloak to a Master Grade Zaku. I did the exact same thing with my Kamen Rider Zeke. I don't think... Yeah, it's super old. I might post it again sometime. What else have you got for us? You've got an Ifrit, a Gem Sniper, another Zaku 2, and the Master Grade Death Scythe. Very nice. Let's zoom in on the Death Scythe. on the gym, on the two Zeeks. you forgot to zoom in on your photo box. No, it's totally fine because you know you want to get the whole scope of the picture in there, and that's completely fine. Oh, a zoom in on the Ifrit. Very nice. Oh yeah, individual Ifrit shots. Very. And we're back to the side. Alright. Thank you for posting, Mr. Garrett. What's over here? Mr. Chris Morris, telling us that Macross is what gets him through his panel lines. The Micron. Very nice panel lighting. I've done panel lighting, very little. I'm not confident in it, but yours is very good. Very good, sir. This is a post to a blog, so I'll leave this here. This is posted in our group. It's not going to be deleted. It is Gunpla related. How to customize Gunpla. High grade are not that great, sir. And I remember this. A gentleman, a new join, had spoken of combining a unicorn with the yellow lion, and yeah, I can see that. You know, the parts, and you might have to. I would suggest maybe getting parts from the Tryon or the upcoming that Ultron with the wolf and the tiger head, and you know, build from there. That might get you where you're trying to go. I'm not an expert, but it's a thought. Don't give up on your project, sir. Use the unicorn for scraps. Save it for that Ultron, that Build Iris Ultron that's coming out. Senor Paulo, a frequent poster. What have you finished today? At least the high grade. I think this might be the Build Fighters full cloth. You know, he's got some paint going on there, though. He's done much more than I have. Oh yeah, that pearlescent metal, that pearlescent plastic, that is most certainly the build fighters. And he even put it on its own little stand. Shine that crossbow up real nice. Very good looking, sir. Very. Is this the first post? Oh no, that was just a duplicate picture. A nice little zoom in on the chest piece that he has clearly put heart and soul into painting. And painting some chest vents too. Very nice. And I zoom in. It's like, yep. I also use the open vent mask because I'm a big fan of that beam spit from the F91. Some more action shots. Painted some gold trim on there too. Very nice. Oh yeah, that is exactly what I thought it was. And using the you even painted those daggers? Really? Painted the foot daggers too? You most certainly wasted no effort on this. Wasted no effort? Is that the term I wanted to use? You know what I mean. You put a lot of effort into that, and I like it. Well, do you already have one of the... Is that an old Haro figure? Or that's too big to be the PlebPla. That's much too big. And we're back to the first post? Yeah, we were back to the first. Alright. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Good old Bobby. No, that's better. Very detailed, you know, the Freedom Gundam. Well, then what is it that makes the Strike Freedom that I'm botching on identifying? Why can't I identify them? Ah, only the 3 pictures. I'm scrolling around in circles like the fool. Okay, Mr. Timothy. With this very Epion looking wing. Okay, it's not a very large picture. Alright. It is at least a custom paint. Yeah, it looks like everything is wing. I love how the wing got the green, like, curved beam sabers, and nobody else gets beam sabers. Well, that's some very nice paint there, sir. It especially looks good on the wings. I think it needs like 2 more sets of wings, though. Yeah, they are coming out with the wing pack, set too, for the good old Build Diver stuff. Mr. Kenneth and your custom colored Jim. Yeah, he's not too long ago he had just posted a tutorial on how to hype up your colors, because this is most certainly like a Commander Jim color, maybe, or Jim 3. I know this feels like the color scheme to a different Jim. We've got nice decals on there, all that nice panel lining, clean solid colors that make it look like it was just made in that color. I have some ideas for a couple of customs that are sitting at the bottom of my shelf, and I do not know how to put them together. Thank you, Kenneth. Riley, advertising his contests. I don't enter contests myself. I feel I have terrible luck, so we're going to move on. Patrick, he is working on a Gem Sniper. By the size of it and some color separation, that could be the Master Grade, especially with this, peg there. I'm pretty sure it's Master Grade. And a well-painted rifle as well. Looks like there might be some more work to... Oh, nope, sorry. Very rude. There we go. The whole rifle. Very nice paint on the rifle. Looks like he might be doing a little bit more work, and he does say most of the way that he'd like it. It looks very good so far, sir. Very good. Continue the scroll. A teammate of ours, good friend, this Hyzak. Hyzako has Paco fever. This cute little arcade machine. The functioning arcade machines that you can buy in stores now. Also the Seema's Gelgu, which Queen of Space has cosplayed Seema. We have one of these in the house. It just has not been built yet. It's not in my backlog, and it's not in the Queen of Space's backlog. But then who? Hui? I do apologize, but congratulations on ordering some hype stuff. Got your Astray Master Grade. You got some diver units coming in. I think they're releasing a diver unit that's, the Diver Ace, maybe? Patrick again. Patrick, back at it again. More pictures. That's Wide Shot. Here we go. We've got the Thunderbolt Gundam and what appears to be another Gundam that I can't identify. I don't know that backpack, because I was about to say, oh, that's the Alex. And then, no, it's not. That is not the Alex. Oh, dang, I didn't know the kneecaps opened up for more missile. I only ever had the high grade. One of our newest members, Chris Moore, is here, posting a what looks like a high grade OG with one of those frame arms girls. That's the word I'm looking for. Frame arms. And his back. Yep, yeah, there's the stack of frame arms there in the middle. There's several high grades and master grades going on. I'm the king of high grade, though. Jim, E for each side, gun cannon. Oh, there's some Zoids over there, too. Very nice. Wait, is that one of the... Is that the maid Fumina there on the top stack there? Sir? I've kind of wanted one of these frame arms girls, but I can't find the one that I want. I think the one that I want is the Crestful, the one with the shiny blue sides. Alright, very nice. Oh, back to ZEON. Convoy Litzner. I believe I've met this man in person. That's not your real name. I don't know it either, but this is fine. That's your Facebook name. We have a Goplant. I don't Just doesn't look like a custom paint, but hey, I'm down for straight builds. Straight builds are just as important as customs. Camera zoomed in on the gun real nice there. Two different gun plots. I don't know the difference. We have one, but I am unsure of which is which. And one more. Who's... Really? I say one more. Who's next? And it's mine? This is my terribly, you know, in the dark picture? Blah. What a lame note to go out on. Get out of here. Ah, yes, here we go. Here's something to go out on. We have the Gym 3 Beam Master. Let us ignore that some reviewers have called this other silly names like Cheddar Cheese Master. Very rude. Okay, it is the color of cheese. And it does, you know, it does remind me of Cheez-Its. I can't help that. That's not a bad idea, using the box as a backdrop for your pictures. I just put mine up against the wall, but I have a nice blank spot. Huivo. Got your own little custom... What is that stand, sir? Please post in the comments, what is this stand down here? Tell us more. Because I see you've also got the beam saber hiding out down there in the back, too. All the guns. Did it come with that many guns? I don't remember it coming with that many guns. But what do I know? I don't have this thing yet. Oh, you could have got a changeling rifle as well. You know, that would make sense, yeah. Gym 3, Beam Master. But with that, we are going to call this a nice video. Yeah. Seeing right here, this is our Facebook page. I do apologize for my chair creaking and any coughing, chewing, and any bad grammar that I may have had. I am not the best speaker, but if I speak more, I get better at it, rather than stammering left and right. Thank you all for watching. Check us out on Facebook right here. PlebPla, it is a group for noobs, scrubs, and snap builders. Anybody of any level is welcome. If you want to just show off you and your children's first build, by all means, or if you want to show off, you know, a contest-winning entry, get in here. It's John o'clock. It's Gunpla o'clock. I am Zappa from Colony Drop Cosplay, as you can see on the right. And as always, Deal!